In 1975, the Midwestern Health Board of Ireland decided to develop a workshop on the principles and practices of food hygiene and present it as a proposed national course to be used by the then 8 regional health boards. Back in my student days, in my 1967 article of The Shield in the Journal of the Health Inspectors Association of Ireland, titled The Hard School, I stated that the food worker who observes an hygienic code of practice with no knowledge of the underlying principles demanding that code, and the person who has received a good training in those same principles and does likewise, may be considered as two very different people. I, for one, have been in the position of both. In 1976, Stephen Foley of the Shannon Arms Hotel, Limerick, Ireland, advised that sessions of a proposed workshop by the then Midwestern Health Board should be chaired by prominent members of the Irish hotel and catering industry, and thereby give significant partnership to the members of that industry and guarantee success and commitment to hygiene education into the future in Ireland. The proposal was accepted by the Midwestern Health Board management. The workshop was held in early 1976 and a pilot course developed, agreed and held in the region and subsequently adopted by the existing 8 regional health boards of the state. It was delivered by environmental health officers. The inaugural World Congress on Environmental Health was opened at the Sydney Opera House by Sir Ninian Stephen, Governor-General of Australia. On September the 22nd, 1988, I chaired the council meeting of the Federation and proposed the endorsement of the Declaration of Alma Ata, which declaration was supported unanimously by the 1,300 delegates attending. The Declaration of Alma Ata, 1978, recognised that people have the right and the duty to participate individually and collectively in the planning and implementation of their health care. Additionally, it sought to involve not only the health sector, but all related sectors, singling out in particular agriculture, food, industry, education, housing, public works and communication sectors to guarantee the coordinated approach required to promote world health. Population health strategies recognise the importance of multidisciplinary approaches and intersectoral collaboration in addressing environmental health issues and challenges. Collaboration, however, is impeded and communication becomes ineffective, inefficient, and perhaps even impossible when basic environmental health knowledge is lacking among the players. The need to have teachers, scientists, engineers, academics, technicians, and others become familiar with the methods of the basic sciences as they relate to environmental health is becoming more important so that meaningful dialogue can happen and healthful environmental practices be set in place. Many citizens are perplexed with the barrage of conflicting messages coming their way on water, food, air and soil, and have difficulty in communicating their concerns, obtaining meaningful advice, and in understanding the message received. States should encourage support and seek to set in place environmental health literacy standards or strategies, approaches and goals at all levels of their education system, so as to equip their citizenry to meaningfully participate in and effectively promote sustainable environmental health practices.
Fred O'Brien, Founding Director, International Federation of Environmental Health, registered 1986. Fred O'Brien, Founding Director, International Centre for Environmental Health, founded 1990.